Hello friends, today I am going to tell you that how to calculate stock reserve. But before that I want to tell you that at what time we have to calculate stock reserve. So see, in the departmental accounting when we talk about inter-department transfer, okay? So when department A transfer goods or raw material to department B at invoice price, okay? At invoice price if they are going to transfer the goods, so in this case we are going to calculate the stock reserve. Okay, if goods are going to transfer from department A to B, when goods are going to transfer from A to B, or you can say at cost price, okay, if goods are going to transfer at cost price, then there will be no stock reserve. Okay, when goods are going to transfer from A to B at invoice price, okay, at invoice price, so then in this second situation we are going to calculate the stock reserve. Okay, now I am going to tell you that how this no stock reserve situation arises and how this stock reserve situation arises. I am going to tell you about that when there is no stock reserve. Okay, so just suppose department A transfer the raw material of rupees 10,000, okay, to department B. Okay, now this 10,000 raw material reached to department B, okay, and there is no change in the cost price. Whatever the cost price that is, just suppose that is 10,000, so same on the same price that is reaching over there, that total cost you can say that is 10,000. Now this B department have sold out of this 10,000 stock, they have sold 80%. Okay, they have sold 80%, so it means that 8,000 raw material has been sold. Okay, now how many left? If we are going to calculate the closing stock, if we are going to calculate the closing stock, so how much left? That is 2,000. Okay, so in this case if you see, there is no hidden profit. There is no hidden profit because A have not raised the prices, it has been transferred raw material to B on the same price. Okay, and when it has sold, this individual B department have sold this 80%, that is on 8,000. Okay, so remaining closing stock, that is 2,000. So there is no hidden profit you find over here. Okay, now second condition, the stock reserve. Now I am going to tell you in the stock reserve what exactly happen. First thing you understand that this is department A and this is department B. Okay, so now just suppose the total raw material that is of cost is, that is to A, that is 10,000. Okay, when B demand this particular raw material from department A, so it is sending this particular raw material 10,000, not on 10,000, and adding a certain margin, you can say loading, plus you can say that profit that is adding some profit that is adding. Now its cost is 12,000. Okay, now it's sending to department B, now it's raised to 12,000. Okay, now this department B have sold 80% of these goods. Okay, 80% of these goods, so how much that is? That is of 9,600, it has been sold. Okay, now total value how many remains? Total closing stock how many remains? How much remains? 0. So 2,400 is the closing stock. Okay, but if you see here, when there is a transfer from department A to department B, so their value, the value or the cost has been increased. So there is a hidden profit over here that we have to identify. This is also called as unrealized profit. Okay, now we are going to calculate it. How to calculate it? Firstly, I am going to tell the formula of that, then we do that. How to calculate stock reserve. See, first of all you understand that in this particular total cost, two costs have been involved. One is cost price, one is you can say profit or loading, or you can say certain margin. Okay, then it will be a selling price. Okay, then it will be a selling price. This is the selling price. Okay, and So just suppose here I am taking cost price is 100. Okay, this is 100 and this is of 20% of this one. Okay, so 20% we are taking here 20. Okay, and sale price that will be 120. So sale price will be 120. Okay, now but in this question we have calculated closing stock, that is 2400. Okay, closing stock, that is 2400. So now we are going to keep 2400 here. Okay, now for calculating this, what we are going to do, we are going to do the cross multiplication over here. Okay, so 2400 into 20 divided by 120. Okay, now this one we can calculate. Answer is 400. So total stock reserve, you can say, that is 400. Okay, now if we are going to compare both the questions, so actual closing stock is how much remains. So in that second case, how much actual closing stock is there? 2000. Okay, but 400 is the hidden profit. And if we see in this first case, so total closing stock is 2000. Now generally in the case of like when goods are going to transfer at invoice price, so this particular condition arise and we have to balance that. Fine. And then this stock reserve we have to transfer it to the profit and loss account of the organization. So thank you everyone. If you like, kindly like it, subscribe it. Thank you.